So here we are, taking a leisurely cruise on our mini bike on Horde Night. Calling this the Horde Night Cruise. But what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of mess with them a little bit. Play a little cat and mouse. Have a little fun. Oh, wow, that was close. Ah, you guys dug yourself in your own pit. Alright, if that's not a scary sight, I don't know what is. Hello everyone, and welcome to 7 Days to Die on Insane Difficulty and Zombies Always Run. I'm an Oldguy Gaming, and it is Horde Night, or Horde Day rather, 1:05, and it's almost noon. So, the plan for Horde Night is going to be, I think, me riding around on my mini bike, taking a road trip. I actually have not gotten back over to the Horde Fort and repaired it and taken all the loot that we got from the last Horde Night to the trader. In fact, I need to make a trader run because I have all kinds of stuff, and I'm running out of space. And the reason I haven't done that is because, pretty much every waking minute that I've been playing on this game, on this Let's Play, has been working on the house because I really want to get this house going and get it done. So I am not ready for Horde Night at the base, and so I figured, well, let's try something. I've always wanted to do this anyways. There's been a couple of times on Horde Nights in the past in this game where I have actually been caught out, and what I've done then is I have jumped on my mini bike and just kind of rode around until I could get to a safe place. But I've never actually tried to do an entire Horde Night on the bike. And so my plan is very basic. When Horde Night starts at 10 o'clock tonight, we're just going to jump on the mini bike and we're going to ride around on the roads and just pretty much avoid them. And it should actually be fairly easy. The only thing that can really happen that I can think of is if I just happen to get stuck on something, and there's a bunch of Horde around me, they could possibly get to me, but that's not likely, especially if I stay, on the paved roads, and then I'll just kind of cruise around and, spend the whole night, driving around and avoiding them that way. The other thing I could do instead is I could go down into the mine, because if you go all the way down to bedrock on Horde Night, they can't get to you. And I might do that instead too, because then I can actually mine and get some resources while I'm waiting the night out. So we'll see what I decide to do there. But we're going to spend the rest of the afternoon of the game day here continuing to work on the house, and then we'll see how things go for Horde Night tonight. I'll probably do some of that on camera, but probably not all of it on camera. It just kind of depends upon how exciting it is and so forth. All right, so where we left off last time is we had just finished the wraparound porch. So we got the roof done for that, all the way around the house. We still need to do the front section here, which we'll probably actually work on maybe in a little while in this episode. We'll see how it goes. But what I want to do right now is I want to finish the back part of the house here. So we're just going to continue with the build out of this. Which is, of course, the master bedroom, the overhang here. So, let's see here. We might as well board these up. There's no reason not to that I could think of. And then pick that up there. I'm not 110% sure that this is where the wall's going to be. And I don't know, I might push that back, or I might not. I probably won't, actually, because then it might be a little bit too long and narrow in the master bedroom here. So I probably won't do that. Now, something else that occurred to me, too, that we could possibly do just for a sense of spaciousness is instead of, using the full block for the walls, at least in this particular room, this side of the house, is possibly using plates instead. Now, the only one downside to doing that, though, is that if I use the plates, then I won't be able to set anything right up against them, all the way out to 1 block's width. And that might look a little weird. I'm not sure. So I think what I'm going to do for now is we're going to go ahead and just stick with the regular block width, and then, I might, try that later. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, let's go ahead and get to work on this. Now, we're going to have, a pretty good-sized window in the master bedroom, too. I'm not exactly sure at this point, how big that window is going to be. So I'm going to just, for now, like I did down in the dining room, I'm going to just put some frames in, and we'll leave them as frames, and that will represent the window. 1, 2, 3, 4 out that way. Let's finish this off. 1, 2, 3, and 4 out that way. So that means then, if we're going to make these even, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that would be the window. I'm actually thinking, though, that I'd like the window to be larger than that. So maybe what we'll do instead is let's take these out here and these out here. And that's probably a little bit more like the size of window I had envisioned. And, this, of course, can always be changed later, because how big I decide of a window to use over here is not really going to be something that's going to be hard to change later. So yeah, let's just assume then that this whole area is going to be a big, large, picture window or something, sort of kind of picture window idea for now. Okay. And let's get this corner done as well. All right. So to continue building this up now, and we're going to use let's get this in place. I'm not sure exactly either, how high I'm going to have said window. Wow, I'm out of wood frames already. Okay, let's make another stack of these. Get this wall put in. Okay. And then what we'll do now is we'll just continue up the side here. So this is going to be I think it's going to be another one of those. Yeah, that's right. Okay. And then on top of that, we put the, I think it's called the ramp tip. Wedge tip, rather. So we're going to be doing wedge tips, and we're going to be doing wood frame wedges for this part of it. Alright, so the tip goes like that. And then let's do this. And then let's do this. And I think I want the window to be the height. Ceiling's going to be there, so yeah, we'll make the window that high. Oops, wrong button. I've been playing a lot of Empyrean, and so the buttons are the opposite on that game as they are on 7 Days. 7 Days you use the right click to place blocks, Empyrean you use the left click, so I always get mixed up with that. Alright, and so we put a tip there and one of those guys there. Now we also need to figure out where the center point is. So let's hop down here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7. That's the center there. And because that's the center, we're not going to actually be able to have, because it's an odd number, we're not going to be able to actually have a true peaked roof, which is going to kind of suck. We're going to have a flat spot up there. Ugh. It's too bad they didn't have, you know, a triangle type block. I don't think they do, but let's look. No, nothing triangle-y. Alright, well shoot. I guess there's not really anything I can do about that at this point because, you know, if I want these rooms to be symmetrical on both sides, which I do, let's just double check it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on that side. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on that side, yeah. Alright, well. It sounds like we got a dog and maybe bear horde. Been getting quite a bit more of those recently. All done? Okay. Alright, so this peak is going to have to be, unfortunately, it's going to have to be flat. There's nothing I can do about that. It's kind of a bummer. Something maybe to keep in mind, you know, for future reference, notes to self kind of thing, that if you want a perfect peak on the roof, you have to make sure that you have an even number of blocks and not an odd number. But it is what it is. And we'll just have to make the best of it. It's not the end of the world. And it is too bad, though, that, you know, the game doesn't give us that option, you know, for you know, some kind of a triangle roof peak type of block. But to my knowledge, such a thing does not exist in this version of 7 Days to Die. So we make the best of what we got. All right. So these are all going to be normal blocks here. Just make a little scaffolding here so I can walk across. Let's see. That probably won't be a normal block, because this is going to be a wedge. And this is going to be a ramp bottom. And then we have another normal block, and another wedge, and another ramp bottom. Okay. What am I doing wrong here? I have miscalculated something. Oh, I know what the problem is. I know what the problem is. This is not... These are angled blocks. They're not, well... Those, yeah, these are all angled blocks. That's what the problem is. Okay, so... I think these need to come down like this. And the wedge comes like this. Okay, so let's see what I did wrong here. My brain's not working tonight, guys. Oh, man. It's a Monday. You have to cut me some slack here. We'll figure it out, though. Okay, so this has to come back out. That comes back out. That comes back out. That goes there. That goes there. That goes there. That goes there. Maybe I did actually count this right in the first place. Wedge tip goes there. That all comes out. That comes out. Yeah, I did count it right the first time. I just I put those straight blocks up here instead of the angled ones, and that's what was throwing me off on that side. Okay, that's kind of a bummer. I was kind of happy about the fact that we were going to have a peaked roof instead of a flat roof, but it is not meant to be. Not meant to be. Okay. At least we figured out what was going on with that, because it was like making my head hurt. You're hot, then you're cold, then you're hot, then you're cold. For Pete's sake, make up your mind. Okay. So that, okay, good. So that takes care of the overhang portion of the roof. Well, no, we still got to do the outside, don't we? Okay. So let's pull all this down. And then let's just pop out on this side. And we have to do the eaves next. No. So let's set up our scaffolding here. And okay, and then we'll go up right here, I guess. Now we're going to grab the wedges and the tips, and we're going to put these up there like so, and then the tips. Let's see here. Yeah, go over this way just a little bit. Oh, I was too far off the edge there for it to take. Okay, so this goes in here like that. And then we need to... Oh, no, not that. Wrong button. Can I get it to... do copy rotation? There we go. I sure like those little tools they gave us in Alpha 16 here for rotating blocks and stuff. It's very nice. Very nice indeed. Okay, that's already rotated. And then this one, copy rotation, and boom. Sweet. Okay. Oops. Oopsie. I guess we're just going to put a half block up there. So let's put this down. And then let's do half block. Oh, I guess I already had a couple of those. And then we want to... What happens if we do that? Nothing. Okay, so I think we're going to have to do that, and then... Oh, there we go. That was easy. It is a bummer that that's not peaked, but it is what it is. Nothing I can do about it. Okay, and then we'll pop these in place. Whoa! All the way down here, like so. And then elevator back up here. And we want tips. That goes in there. Can I do another copy rotation here, maybe? Yeah. Oh, nope. Alright, we'll just do it the hard way. There we go. And we'll pop that one in since it's already on the angle there. And we'll also do that one. And we'll also... No, that one's got to be the normal rotation. So we should be able to do a copy rotation there. Like that. And then one there. And then we'll have to elevator back up for this last one. Just like that. And we should be able to lower these up. And there we have it. Alright, let's pull this scaffolding down. And then we'll... Whoops. Go out a little ways into the garden and turn around and take a look at it and see what it looks like. Look at that. That looks pretty good, if you don't mind my saying so. Excuse me. Still have a little bit of a cough going on. Not as bad as last week, but it's still there. Yeah, it's, you know, it's kind of too bad that I didn't, you know, make this so we could do a peek. But I don't think it looks terrible, though, either. And I think I like the size of the window, too. I think that's exactly the right size. You know what? We could make that an A-frame window, though, too. Well... Actually, I don't think we can, because I don't think there's any glass triangles. Or is there? Oh, there's... Yeah, there is. Okay, there's the ramps. Yeah, we could do that. We could probably do a triangle thing. Well, on second thought, though, I don't think we can, because this is a 45-degree angle. and it wouldn't follow the contour of the roof because that's just shallower angles. So we're probably just going to leave it the way it is. But that doesn't look bad. I think that actually looks pretty good as it is. Cool. Okay, let's we got a little bit more time left before the Horde comes. So let's go ahead and continue. This is going to be a nice house. I'm excited about it. I think it's going to look really good. Let's just continue the roof out to the sides now. Let's see. So we're going to put blocks in there and blocks in there. And let's get our nail gun going. So that's going to be okay. So I got to think about this for a second. Nope. This is going to be one of these corner pieces. Wedge full corner bottom. I'm trying to remember which one that was that we used last week. No, that's not the right one because we need the one that's going to go all the way down. So we need inside corner bottom, inside corner top, full corner bottom. Yeah, I think it's inside corner. I want to say it's this one, so let's try this one here. Yeah, that's the right one. Okay. So that part of the roof then will continue up that way. Like so. And then this part of the roof will start to angle the other direction. Now, there is another issue here though that I just realized. And that is that we need the overhang here too. So how do we do that? I think we do that by going up higher here. Okay, let's do this first. We know that this is correct here. So I think this is not correct. That's got to be a corner piece there. So this is going to go here, like so. And this is going to go there, like so. And then we put the corner piece in here. Yeah, I think it was this one here, that same one that we made. We're going to need more of these wedge tips too, like a whole bunch of them. So let's make 100 of these. And So this is going to actually have to be corner pieces all the way up. Going that way. Let's try that. Inside corner top. Where'd it go? Right there. Yep, that's the one. Okay. And that's all going to be an interior wall there anyway. Coming out like this. So let's build that out. So it's even with the other side there. And that's not necessarily going to stay there, but I'm pretty sure that is. So let's board that up. And same here. Alrighty. That roof would, I'm just trying to visualize this in my head. So that roof would go up that way. And if we do that, you know, I think that is what I want to do. Now that I'm thinking about it. Because that roof's going that direction. I'm sorry, guys. I know I'm kind of thinking out loud here. And I didn't draw, you know, I didn't sketch the roof out ahead of time, so I am quite literally making this up as I go. But this part of the roof is going to basically be long ways that way, and it's going to peak. Maybe. Now, you know what? Here's what I think is going to happen. We're going to go up at this angle, and it's going to be a much higher peak, right? Up here, and then come back down this way on the front. And then this part will just, you know, be poking out the ends there, but it'll intersect somewhere up here and then just kind of meld into the roof angle that keeps going up that way. So I don't know if that made much sense to you guys, but it makes sense in my head. So if it doesn't make sense to you, you'll see what I mean as it starts to come together. Let's go ahead and no. Pop these in here. And let me make sure I did that right. Yeah, that's correct. And so this part of the roof will just come out this far. So we can put our inclines in place. I think what I'm going to do here too is let's build a chest. And we'll put all this stuff in here for now. Because we don't need to take that on our little Horde Night cruise. Which we probably better get going because I don't want the Horde to spawn in anywhere near my base here. So that'll go there, that one will go there. That one will go there. There, there, and whoop, there. And then we fill those in with the tips. Okay, we got to get moving. We have got to get the heck out of Dodge. Oh no, that's not good.